me this, sweetheart. He did not send you that. That was a leaked photo that was online that you found online. Is she in an open relationship? No, not that I know of. But she found a leaked photo of him online and was going around and saying that he sent it to her when you literally can clearly see in the bottom right that it was from his. Anyway,
Is that your place that's making the noise?
my dog, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that noise?
He knows I'm stressed, so he's stressed. Yeah, it's just annoying. And I'm like, girl, it has not, like, when a guy chooses it's not even, I'm not even saying like, oh, me and this guy, we just had a special connection. That's it. It has nothing to do with attraction, physical attraction, nothing. It was just like, we just had a connection. So just because we had a connection and whatever doesn't mean that you need to like prove yourself and like, oh, well, I'm better looking than her and I'm this and I'm that. It's like, okay, like, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I don't look at other girls and think like, oh my God, I want to like look like them or I want to be like them. No, I'm like trying to be the best version of myself and I have the blinders on. But when you're going to continuously threaten me every time I want to go to WeHo and you want to threaten me, that's when we're going to have a problem. So yeah, so that's the story. And Duende will try to put her hands on me because she's tried to before. She's tried to jump me literally twice now. As she should watch my lives from another account. Girl, she wanted to be my friend so bad. I didn't want to be her friend because I just didn't like her. Like I didn't, like the thing is she was very nice to me and like hated everyone else. And I saw the way she treated other people. And I was like, why am I going to be friends with someone who literally treats people horribly and says very crazy RACISD comments about literally everyone, including myself? Like, the moment I didn't want to be her friend, she's like calling me like all these names, like really like crazy. I mean, girl, I can't get into it because it's TikTok. I love how I just took Kyler on the live just to rant about this.
Oh no, it's perfect. It's my favorite show.
Cause you're
It's my favorite show. Also, I didn't know the lore either, so I'm here to hear it.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's for those who don't know, Kyler and I, we've been friends, but like our friendship has evolved into something more, and we've gotten to know each other more. Kyler has his own hatred towards Duende because, and you could tell your side of the story, Kyler. Let's get the views up.
Get the views up. Duende definitely was hitting me up because we were TikTok mutuals when I was 17 years old. But I was still like, posting like lip syncing videos or political content. And Duende added me on Snapchat. Duende was fiercely, like, there was no hello. Duende just got straight into it. Like, was very much sending images that should not be sent to a 17-year-old. But like,
mutuals with a 17-year-old is absolutely insane.
Yeah. And but then again, like I kind of just like forgot about the entire situation until I went to a certain pregame where Duende was there. And I was like, whoa, this is kind of crazy to see like in person. But from that moment, Duende was being weird. And it like ultimately led up to like the next time I saw Duende, us being at Mickey's, Duende's with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend's like getting in my face, and I'm like, get your man, like I'm not even doing anything, like what the hell is your man trying to fight me for? So like, I'm like, okay, so one, you're gonna like, try to do me whenever I'm 17. And then two, you're gonna like let your man get in my face, get me kicked out of the club when I did like literally nothing. All I did was just say hi. I was literally saying hi, like being civil, like everyone said hello, and then like walked by. But like she didn't hear what I said properly, so she thought, I don't know what she thought I said, but she was like, what did you say? And then like that's when the boyfriend came in, he's like, do we have a problem? Do we have a problem? And then like started putting his hands up, and I'm like, that's whenever I'm holding his hands, and then security comes, kicks me out, like as if I'm the one causing a scene.
Insane. Well, yeah, because that's the thing in LA. It's like you run into the same people everywhere. So it's like you do have to keep things like pretty civil and cute for the most part. And that's the annoying part about Los Angeles because LA is just like one giant high school. It's like you're going to run into the same people everywhere. And so you have to like just kind of keep it cute for the most part, especially if you're going to like beauty events and like whatever events and like, yeah. The wannabe MGK. Oh my god, I don't even like it.
What they say?
No, and he's insane too. He literally got in my face and got crazy with
I would
me.
say he's even worse, maybe. I don't know. In my experience, he's been worse.
Oh my god. She's mad because she's old now. And see, that's what I don't understand. I'm 34 years old. I'm happy. I feel like I just started living my life. Like, I'm in the happiest place mentally, physically that I've ever been. I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's like, I don't know. It's really sad. Really, really, really sad. Really crazy. So I would love to enjoy West Hollywood because I love going to WeHo because I always see the people who are like supporters and like, you know, engage with my content there. But I would have to kind of low key avoid it. But I'm also not going to avoid something just because of someone. Like, that's so annoying. Yes, Kyler and I live in the same building.
We're gonna start going there a lot more, matter of fact.
Are we?
At Rooster Dick or wherever she goes.
No, he loves the Abbey.
Oh, that's my favorite place.
That's the only place I've ever ran into her, is the Abbey.
The last time I saw her was at across the street, up the stairs from the place I'm banned.
Oh, banana, yes.
Banana.
Anyways, how old is Kyler? Kyler's 24, which is wild.
Yeah, I'm a youngin'.
Kyler is young. It's so crazy. He's literally 10 years younger than me, but we're good friends. And unlike the Duende, I didn't hit
No,
him.
I waited until I was 18. I'm just kidding.
I waited until he was like 22 to be. I'm just kidding. Not waited.
Yeah.
Let me reiterate. I met Kyler at 22, which I think is a very appropriate age to become friends with someone, versus the Duende, who was trying it with him when he was 17. Insane. She literally is like worse than James Charles. Literally worse. Because at least James Charles isn't like fighting.
Everyone knows about James Charles.
Huh?
Like, everyone knows about James Charles.
Everyone knows about James Charles, but I mean, James Charles isn't like fighting people and like putting his hands on people. I mean, yes, he is hitting up underage people, but so is Duende. But Duende is doing that and saying RACIST things and putting her hands on people. So this girl is worse than James Charles. People are like, Duende. Just put the context clues. A Duende. Who's Duende? Come on, y'all. Y'all know.
Y'all know.
I can't say names. I will not say names. Yeah, Tyler and I live in the same.
Okay, I'm almost done eating my psychopath meal.
Yeah, it's the Duende. Let me look up a Duende, actually.
Find a blonde one.
A Duende is like, what? It's like an evil Mexican doll.
But that's actually really well thought out now that I like.
It worked perfect. Oh, it's technically a gnome. But I've seen. Yeah. All I have to say is evil Mexican doll, and everyone knows who I'm talking about. This belladonna. What is he making? I don't know. What are you making, Tyler?
Well, I just made soft-boiled eggs with Wagyu ground beef and sourdough toast and miso bone broth. And now I'm just having a bowl of cottage cheese to reach the full 120 grams of protein for breakfast. Yeah.
When are you spilling the tea on the podcast? Oh my god, I need to like get my podcast going, my personal podcast. I keep saying I'm going to. I have like 4 vlogs I need to edit. This week, you guys, I am going to do my best to stay home and not be outside. I need to like lay low and I need to just edit videos, edit content. I need to write a few scripts so Kyler and I, we can do that. Yeah, I just need to lock in. I also like started drinking again, but I'm drinking in moderation. So last week was like my party week and this week is my lock-in week. And to be honest, last week was my party week and I did have fun, but I also like I had a lot of bad things also happen, aka like what? Oh, like I had my phone stolen last week. I like lost like a veneer almost fell out. Like it was a whole situation. So yeah. Hooked up with someone on the glam room floor.
I thought that was a joke.
Girl.
She was on one.
No, literally. You guys, I oh my god, and I broke my celibacy. It's so crazy. I hadn't been with someone since like October, and then I met someone out and about, and I was like, okay. And then, yeah.
Why does it Kyler have a bush?
Huh?
Bush on Main. My pants are right here. There's not a bush. It's a happy trail.
Y'all literally have the same decor. No, literally. So we live in the same building, y'all.
We went to the same architect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our digest. But yes, no, it was actually really crazy. He was really cute. And I just like saw him and I was like, you are the one I'm going to break my celibacy with. And I hooked up with him on the glam room floor of an after party. Literally like at an after party on the floor. Crazy. We've all been there.
It's always on the floor.
Girl, I relapsed on everything. She did a little powder. She did a little bit of powder. She drank and she did some stuff. Yeah. She needed it. But honestly, I had fun. And like I said, lost my phone, almost lost a veneer. We had a good time, y'all. But now this week, I bought my groceries already. We're going to live off of healthy food all week. And I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to drink. And I'm just going to edit and write scripts and make content.
Yes. And I'm going to finish writing my scripts too.
Yeah.
Ready to become a Republican for a few of these skits.
What? Oh,
No
that's
character.
right. Kyler has this like new concept for like a skit idea. We're gonna play. So basically, like my dream is to have. I want my Instagram to kind of feel like obviously a mixture of hot photos, but like I want it to be almost like an SNL like just like series, like different skits, different series, different characters. Just like for entertainment, because I want my social media to feel like an entertaining place. Is this your boyfriend? I don't know. Is this my boyfriend? Kyler, you know I like well, Kyler knows that I hooked up with someone this past weekend. We're open. Well, actually,
You know that I've been hooking up with someone recently too.
I can do stuff. He can't do stuff,
Well, I still do.
and he still does.
I know, that's right.
Girl, yes. And we need to get on the list of that premiere.
Should I double text him? Wait, why don't I tell Athena to have him text me?
Do it.
Like, tell your man to answer me.
Yes. No, we need to go. You know what I'm scared of? I actually went on live. I don't know if y'all remember, but I went on live with one of the producers of Jackass. and I like was trolling him because I was doing that character with like the crystal ball, and I told him he was like doomed for eternity, and he got really pissed. And he basically told me like he hated, like he didn't understand it was a joke. And but there is also the premiere for the movie on Wednesday, and I want to go, so he'll have to gag because I will go to that premiere. Oh, that was
I sent it to Athena. Mind you, right before this, we had just FaceTimed Athena and cussed her out. She goes, mind you, y'all was just cussing me out on FaceTime. Now she's croaked. Croaked.
yeah. I fell asleep. Another party trick I have is I will fall asleep at a party,
Right there.
and I'll sleep on the couch with everyone around me. Don't give a damn. And I fell asleep on the couch. That's how boring it is. But I really like the guy whose birthday it was. Like, he's really cool. Y'all should do an Obsession parody. You know,
We need to see Obsession first to know what it
I
is.
would be down, but you know what's hard is doing parodies are really hard to do because not everyone is like smart enough to understand a parody. Does that make sense? Like, okay, Athena and I, we did a substance parody, like, and I was like, I thought it was genius. I was like, oh my God, let's do this. I thought the script was so good, the writing was good, and it was like out of all the skits we had posted, that was the least performed. And she said she was like, honestly, doing parodies is like really hard to do. It just didn't perform that well.
Yeah.
I still stand by it. I still think it was like one of the best. Like, I love that one. But yeah. Do you guys live in? Yes, we live in the same apartment complex.
She's on that side. I'm over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap out. I need to get to work, you know?
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. If you're on Sean's live, follow Kylie Christo.
I'm staying on y'all. So
I see this. Joe Bush. Okay, go to Twitter. It's there. I see y'all.
oh yeah, go support Kyler on his other page. So if y'all want to see who was that, if y'all want to see my mans get wild, go watch. Whoa. Do a bob? No, baby. No bobs here. I can't do a bob. It does look like I have a bob, actually. But not with these shoulders, honey. She cannot do no bob. If you want to see... So yes, support Kyler, support my man. Babe, which cold black pencil's the best? I'm currently using the Makeup by Mario one. It's pretty good. I honestly think all eyeliner pencils are the same. The only thing that I really care about is I like for it to be super black. And I feel like the only ones that are super black are what's the one in the pot? There's the one in the pot that's really black, and then the Makeup by Mario one. Basically, the Makeup by Mario eyeliner pencil, Inglot, yes. So Inglot is like super black, and so is the Makeup by Mario. It's like the same, like, yeah. They're both hella black. So I would definitely get that. So yeah, Makeup by Mario. It's good. It works. Yeah. Would I say it's the best? I don't know. I don't necessarily know. But it's because I don't do a winged eyeliner. I don't do a cat eye. I just do a smoked out eye. So it really doesn't matter. Because I personally like my smoky eyes to be hella messy and to look very like lived in. Like, I want it to look like I literally rubbed my eyes and I just like went out. Because it gives that like grungy rock and roll effects. Yeah, the lived in messy smoky eye is like, it's so hot. It's literally the hottest. It's just like, wow, look at her. She just meow. I do have to run some errands. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I need to go drop off. Oh my God. Can I just talk about my week and how insane it was? I mean, this is like first world problems, but this week has been insane. So, as y'all know, I started to drink again. And mama just really needed a drink. You know, mama really needed a drink. I went 5 months without having a single drink. And I decided to have a drink. And went to so many parties, met a boy, broke my celibacy with him. Hadn't touched powder since 2023, and honey, she had a little bit of powder, okay? And you're never going to quit with that. Oh my God. Why did we touch the powder? I don't know. It was just, we were at an after party, and I was with my little trade that I met, and I was like, let's do a little bit of powder. And we did a little bit of powder. And I hadn't touched that since 2023. But you know what I will say is I was able to like do it and then be fine. Does that make sense? Like I was able to do it and then I was like, fine. Like I was just like, okay, I'm good. Like I'm good off of it. And so I'm like, well, that's cool because now I've gotten to a place where I have found like my balance. How do you deal with sudden dysphoria? I don't get dysphoria anymore at all. Like literally at all. It's so crazy. Obviously all my life I've had dysphoria, and I would say my dysphoria fiercely went away like last year. Like the end of last year, it like went away. It's so crazy. I don't know what happened or what changed or what switched in my brain, but I just kind of like, I just was like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, you get what you get, Like if I'm going out and someone's like, oh, that's a man. Okay. You think I'm a man? Cool. That's fine. Congratulations. Like I have broad shoulders. Okay. Cool. Like big hands, big feet. You want to think I look like a man? That is fine too. But I have enough perspective to know like that I'm very happy with where I'm at in my life. Like I look at myself and I'm like very happy, not just like physically, but just mentally. Like I think I'm in a really good mental place now. And I'm like, I'm good. Like I'm happy. So I don't get dysphoria anymore now, which is crazy because I used to get really bad dysphoria. And I think a big part of dysphoria is boredom. I think a big part of dysphoria is not having anything that you're like living for or like doing. And I think once I like quieted all the noise of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like being trans and surrounding yourself around really toxic trans girls is like one of the worst things you could do, because there are a lot of trans girls out there who all they care about is just like trade and surgery and that's it, And it's like, I'm very blessed to have, like, for example, Athena is like amazing because she's so like focused on creating and like creating art. And I feel like she has so much like going for her. And she's always like so inspired and always like taking inspiration from things and creating and writing and doing all these things. And so I think like, it's so cool to surround myself around someone like her, because it's like there's more to life than just trade and clients and surgery and bags and shoes and clothes. Like there's more to that. There's more than just to life than like being skinny. Like it's like, and obviously all those things I like I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like I've had surgery. I do my everything to stay, thin and whatever, but like that's not my entire life. Like that doesn't define me. That's just like a part of like the puzzle, if that makes sense. But I think realistically, what makes me happy, what fulfills me is creating. I like to write. I like to, watch movies. I want to act. Like those are the things that fuel me. And so whenever I like, let's say have an idea and then write something and then it does really well and people are like, oh my God, I love that. Like that was so funny. That made my day. That to me is like more fulfilling than like, oh, I went to like Poppy nightclub and didn't get clocked and like the guy didn't know my tea. Like, you know what I mean? Like what is more fulfilling? Like that's just not really fulfilling to me. And in my 20s, yes, that was like all I cared about was like, oh my God, I just want to like go out to the club and I just want to like be fish and passable and like sit at the, bottle service table and like get hit on. And like, that's all I cared about. And like, and I think also that was the type of girls I was like surrounding myself with, and getting away from that world and being like, okay, what do I like actually give a damn about? And just like what fulfills me, and finding passions, finding hobbies, finding things that like fulfill me. That is the most important. So if you're a trans girl, if you're a girl in general out there, like if you feel like you're suffering with dysphoria or you're like kind of in this like toxic cycle, the way to break it is to find something that fulfills you. Find a hobby, anything. It could literally be anything. Like for me, I literally one day was like, maybe I'm going to be a golfer. And I took golf lessons for 6 weeks. Well, I'm not a golfer, but I just wanted to, I just like, was like, okay, free will. I'm going to go to golf lessons and I'm going to learn golf. And I did that. And it was fun and it was fulfilling. And it was like, now I know how to like at least swing a putter, So it's like, there's so much more to life than just surgeries and men and clients and all that. So, and like I said, I'm not going to lie and sit here and say like, I don't like those things. I do like all those things. I love those things, but that doesn't define me. And I think a lot of girls who get dysphoric are a lot of girls who, like, I understand like the regular dysphoria. Okay, I get it. You're not in your right body. You're not, the mind doesn't match the exterior. I get that. But there has to be a point in your transition where you really have to fix what's inside, because realistically, the world is not going to validate you. It doesn't matter how passable you are, how beautiful you are. The world is going to always remind you that at the end of the day, you are born a man and you will always be a man. And I'm not saying that's not my belief, but the world will remind you that. Every time you go out, every day, anytime anyone hears your story, deep down, they're going to be like, that's a man. And you just have to accept that. The moment you accept that no one's going to validate your womanhood as much as yourself is the moment where the trajectory of your life changes. Okay? No one is going to validate your womanhood. And just because you're like, oh, look at me, I didn't get clocked. No one clocks me. Eventually they will clock you one day. Eventually you will have to say that unless you're living completely stealth and are able to wipe everything off the internet and like whatever, that's one thing, do you, boo. But for the most part, shit always rises to the surface, right? someone's always going to find out your tea. Someone's always going to clock you. And a lot of times people are not going to be accepting. So I think the moment you just accept that the world is always going to perceive you the opposite of what you believe you are, then your life is going to change, because you are the only person who validates your womanhood. You. And womanhood is more than just being pretty and wearing a dress and, being hot. Womanhood is like, who are you when you walk into a room? What do you bring and contribute to society, to community? That is womanhood. It's not, oh, look at me at Poppy nightclub sitting at my bottle service table with trade that doesn't know my tea. I don't know. And that's why I also, I really do try to avoid those type of girls. I see them, they're young, and I see them and I understand them, and I get it because I've been there. But I just think mentally I'm in such a different place than that I just don't care about that. I did years ago. Oh, thank you, Jerry. But not anymore. So I don't know. I'd rather surround myself with artists, creatives, people who have stuff going for them, people who just want to sit around and create art and create things. Those are the types of people I want to surround myself with, and have really meaningful, in-depth conversations. What's your moons? I don't know what any of that is. I think I'm an Aries, and that's all I know. I don't know the rest. So yeah. Oh, I thank you, boo. Well, it's important for me to share because I get it and I know, and trust me, I've struggled a lot. And I think the moment I just accepted all of that, dysphoria, gone, out the window. Oh my God. So last week was crazy. Got my phone stolen while I was getting a psychic reading. So I literally what was a big egg crack moment for you? What does that mean? What is an egg crack moment? No, literally. So I was at 4100. This lady, no, I haven't an MSC, whatever though. This lady or this man comes up to me and he's like, oh, I want you to get a reading from my wife. And I was like, okay, sure. And I started getting a reading from this lady. While I was getting my reading, someone stole my phone and stole her purse. And I was like, what the hell? We both gagged. So yeah, it was insane. Had to go buy a new phone the next day. Y'all, iPhone 17 Pro Max, $1,000. I paid $1,800. Yeah, the psychic should have seen it coming. She didn't see that in her vision. Yeah, so crazy. And then I don't know what's going on, but are y'all having this problem? Okay, those of y'all who order from Amazon, do they keep sending you the wrong shit? Because lately they've been sending me all the wrong shit. I buy my lashes on Amazon. They sent me the wrong lashes. I bought an Octobuddy to stick onto my phone so that my phone can stick onto things. Sent me pink. I don't like the color pink. I don't know why they would do that. When I ordered, I don't know, it's so weird. Amazon has been fucking up lately. And the crazy thing is I have to keep returning the shit and having them resend the real thing. I low-key think it was a setup. And here's another reason why, because at the end of the night, she got her purse back, but they were like, oh, the wallet is gone. but all I saw was the purse. And so I was like, maybe it was an inside job. I don't know. Like, that's just weird to me to think. She did say a lot of nice things, though. I will say, like, she predicted a lot of things. I know, I'm really bad at returning things. I used to just throw things away, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm wasting so much money. So now I just force myself to go return stuff. But yeah, no, I low-key think it was an inside job too, the psychic reading. Low-key. Like, I think she was like connected with the people who stole it. Plain green hub cover for the gym. That is crazy. I know. But I will say the reading was fierce. Like, she said a lot of nice things, like a lot of good shit. So I'm like, okay, like, I trust that. So I will say I'm happy about the reading and the outcome of the reading. What's wild, it's like, so before I got my reading, they were like, oh, just to let you know, it's $50. And I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. Like, I had already agreed to it, and I was like, fine, I'll pay $50, like, whatever. And then my phone gets stolen, and I'm like, they're like, oh, can you pay? And I like was looking for my phone, and I was like, oh my god, my phone is gone. And she was like, oh my god, whatever. Anyways, they messaged me the next day, just being like, hey, hope you like found your phone. Oh, by the way, you never paid for the $50 psychic reading. My phone got stolen while you were giving me a reading, sweetheart. You're not getting those $50. Like, what? So they gagged. I literally told them, I was like, no. Those $50 are going to Geek Squad is crazy. I think they somehow unlocked my phone because the last time the location of the phone came, I think they were at the Apple store. I don't know if they can get it unlocked, or maybe they have a friend who works at the Apple store who is able to unlock it for them. But that was the last time my phone was turned on, was at an Apple store. So what does that mean? Oh, wait. Yeah, the last time. So wait, what does that mean, y'all? If the last time they turned on my phone was at the Apple store. No, I didn't file a police report. Girl, I live in LA. It's like West Hill, Topanga. You think maybe someone turned it in? Okay, fine. Let me see. Let me call. Oh, I can't call on this phone. I have to call on that phone. This phone doesn't have service. Can I call on my laptop? Or does the laptop only work for... Hold on. Let me see. I can make a phone call on my laptop, right? Or is that only FaceTime? Oh, laptop's only for FaceTime. Okay, well, I think it was here. But they don't like turn on the iPhone. Like if someone turns in a phone, they don't like, to Apple, they don't turn on the iPhone. Like they don't turn it on and like, I don't know, respond to my message. But like I have like a lost mode message on it. Let's see. This belladonna. No, so no, I wasn't able to use Find My iPhone even though it was turned off. Well, because when you put it in lost mode, it sends a message and like a number to text you. Like if you found this phone, like text this number. So I don't know. Ugh. Messages. This belladonna. Thank you, baby. Teach me, baby. On my phone and all that, baby. Where is the option? Hey y'all, I am hungry. What should I eat? I know I'm gonna have some fruit. Let's eat some fruit, or should I boil some eggs? Ugh, I don't know. I don't really feel like boiling eggs right now. Let's have some fruit. I'll call tomorrow. Teach me, baby. On my phone and on the lamp now, baby. Ah! Alexa, play Miss Belladonna by Slater, everyone.